Hello everyone. Have you ever heard of the phrase the more you have, the more you gain? Today, in this episode, we're here to explain the reasons behind this phenomenon and why your net worth will skyrocket after reaching 100,000. We'll also teach you how to reach this milestone and where to focus your efforts. If this is your first time watching our show, remember to like and subscribe. Your support is our greatest motivation to continue. Let's start with the question, why does your net worth soar after reaching 100,000? Many people believe that once you reach a certain threshold, better opportunities suddenly come your way. With these opportunities, you can make better investments and generate higher returns. That's why the rich get richer, right? Actually, there are two important factors behind your net worth taking off when you reach the 100,000 mark, and they have nothing to do with the types of investments you can access. The first factor is the capital scale. Let's consider three different investment scenarios. Suppose all investments have a 10% return rate. If you invest 1,000 with a 10% return rate, your investment will grow to 1,100 after 1 year, making a net profit of 100. If you invest 10,000 with the same 10% return rate, your investment will grow to 11,000 after 1 year, resulting in a net profit of 1,000. Now, let's look at a 100,000 investment. With the same 10% return rate, your investment will become 110,000 after 1 year, generating a net profit of 10,000. In all three scenarios, the time frame and risks are the same, but the profits differ significantly due to the difference in capital scale. The more capital you invest, the higher returns you can expect. When you increase your investment scale, the absolute returns also increase proportionally, accelerating the growth of your wealth. The second thing people often overlook is what we call the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. Compound interest means that not only can you earn money from your original capital, but you can also earn interest on the interest generated by your initial investment. This part is difficult to explain without concrete numbers, so let's provide an example. Let's say you save 1,000 every month with an average annual return rate of 8%. After 7 years, your investment value reaches 100,000. It took quite a long time, around 7 years, to reach the first 100,000 milestone. However, things change from there. Even though you still have an 8% average annual return rate, you now have a larger principal amount, 100,000. With this substantial capital, you can use the interest generated from this 100,000 as your investment capital. This amount is much larger than what you had when you reached the first milestone. As a result, the time required to reach the next 100,000 milestone reduces to 4 years, nearly half the time it took to reach the first one. After that, the time required for each subsequent 100,000 milestone becomes even shorter. Once you have money, you can make it work for you, commonly known as making money work for you. Everything starts to snowball, and more money comes rushing towards you. When you reach 1 million, you can earn approximately 80,000 in interest annually, which is what it took more than a year to earn for the first 100,000. Generally, the beginning is the most difficult and time-consuming part. During that time, compounding interest is not yet working for you, so you have to bear a heavy workload yourself. That's why most financial activities at the beginning of the journey revolve around saving money. People try to save every penny, cut unnecessary expenses, and tighten their belts. Small financial victories are crucial during this time. Although it may seem like your efforts are not paying off, remember that every small achievement adds up and accumulates slowly, leading you to the first 100,000 milestone. Once you achieve this goal, your progress will accelerate significantly. The more wealth you accumulate, the more you can enjoy. I hope this explanation has inspired and motivated you. Remember, the path to financial success is not always easy, but with perseverance and the right strategies, you can achieve remarkable results. So, stay focused, keep saving, and let your money work for you. Together, we can build a prosperous future. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep striving for financial freedom. When it comes to the satisfying feeling that requires a lot of effort, remember these two factors: asset scale and compound interest. So, what do you need to do to ensure you don't fall behind and successfully accumulate your first 100,000? The first step is to extend the investment period. Let's assume your salary is 60,000, and you invest 20% of it, which means you invest 12,000 per year. After 23 years, calculating with an average return rate of 8%, you will have approximately 730,000. But if you can invest for another 4 years, just 4 years, your investment can exceed 1 million. The investment game doesn't start as the end point, the real show begins at the end. So, every day you don't invest is a day you lose a valuable investment opportunity. Time is crucial when it comes to compound interest. Even if you don't have 100,000 at the beginning, you should make the most of the resources you have at hand. Invest as much as you can. Start investing now. As time progresses, your investments will continuously earn more interest. Interest and principal will merge together like a snowball rolling down from the mountaintop, getting faster and bigger. It's unstoppable, and the income is exponential. If you want to make the most of your savings but don't know where to start, and you want to maximize your compound interest returns but don't know how, you can follow us and watch relevant content in our playlist. Compound interest is a well-discussed topic here, and we believe that after watching our program, you will understand it thoroughly from beginner to expert. The second focus you need to pay attention to is increasing your investment amount. We don't mean investing a large sum of money all at once. Instead, you should find ways to increase your monthly investment amount. Notice that we didn't say you should exhaust yourself searching for higher return rates at this point. Many people focus too much on what to invest in, constantly optimizing their investment portfolios, looking for the best strategies and platforms. While these methods may not be ineffective, what truly matters and has a decisive impact on the results is increasing your investment amount. Now let's talk about it in detail. If you invest 200 per month and stick to it for 30 years with an average annual return rate of 10%, your final earnings will be just under 400,000. However, if you can increase the return rate by 2% and achieve an average annual return rate of 12%, then you can earn just under 600,000 in the end. It's indeed a significant difference. But if you put all your focus on the stock market, optimizing your investment portfolio and striving for the highest return rate, to be honest, the stock market is too deep, and you might not be able to grasp it. So, it's better to put your efforts into increasing your daily earnings, treating the stock market as a way to multiply your wealth and a place to store the money you make daily. Therefore, what you should focus on is negotiating a raise, starting joint investments, and finding part-time jobs to earn more money. Don't be overly fixated on the stock market's high 2% return rate. You have the ability to double your monthly investment, not investing 200 per month but investing 400 per month. In the end, you can have 800,000. There are many paths to wealth accumulation, and everyone's journey is different. Our method is to focus on what you do every day, constantly strive in your field to earn more money, and at the same time, invest a portion of your monthly income in the stock market. This way, you can develop the habit of investing early, allowing compound interest to work for you. So, When you're ready to invest a large sum of money, you won't be lost. So, how long does it take to reach a net worth of 100,000, and what money saving tips do you have? Share with us in the comments section. Let's learn from each other and progress together. That's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.